Apparently, it is King Charles III continuing the tradition of British monarchs, who disposes of favors of the crown jewels from the royal treasury. And that last favor the king did for his daughter-in-law Catherine, Princess of Wales, shows that His Majesty has given her final and full approval. Of course, it is strange to read such things in the British media, since the Welsh have been married for 12 years and have 3 children. On the other hand, of Queen Elizabeth II's 4 children, only Prince Edward managed to keep the marriage alive. But Charles himself, his sister, Royal Princess Anne, and his brother, Prince Andrew, did not succeed, and the fact that they each had 2 children by the time of the divorce did not save it. In general, some of Charles's wariness about Catherine, if, of course, it had taken place until recently, it is rather not distressed of her personally, but bitter life lessons that make you doubt to the last. But court jeweler and jewelry expert Lauren Keena is certain the king made it clear he had final approval and acceptance of Kate by lending her the precious tiara of her grandmother, Queen Mother Elizabeth, the Rose of Strathmore, to appear at a state banquet at Buckingham Palace in honor of South Korea's president and first lady. She said the favor is a sign of Kate's close relationship with the king, shows that he trusts her, and noted that the princess probably chose the jewelry with the help of her father-in-law to show that she wants to keep royal traditions alive. Kate has always made it clear that she would like to emulate the royal role of the Queen Mother, and wearing her jewelry is an important symbol of that continuity. It is fitting that Kate, probably with some help from King Charles, decided to wear the tiara nearly a century after the Queen Mother received it as a gift. This antique piece of jewelry hasn't been fashionable for many decades, and no one has worn it. But many jewels that were once considered flashy or unwearable are now finding a use again. For her part, royal author Bethan Holt noted that His Majesty was particularly close to his late grandmother, and allowing Kate to wear her tiara after so many years in the royal vault was quite emotional. "I think it's great because the king was so close to the Queen Mother, and knowing that one of her most precious pieces of jewelry is being worn by his daughter-in-law creates a really emotional connection between the generations." It's been said that Kate drew inspiration from the Queen Mother in the way she conducted herself, and so the fact that she's wearing a tiara symbolizing that in such a public moment, I think, is really meaningful to both Kate and the king. I think if there's anyone who could wear that tiara, it's Kate. She's the woman who deserves it. Young Prince Charles with his grandmother, Queen Mother Elizabeth Strathmore Rose Streatham Rose tiara was given to Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon in honor of her wedding to the future King George VI. Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, wore the tiara on her wedding day to the future George V. Silver and gold prongs, set with rose-cut diamonds, are detachable and can be worn as brooches. Queen Mother Elizabeth was known to wear a tiara on her forehead in a style very popular in the 1920s, but Kate preferred the more traditional position on the top of her head. The Rose of Strathmore tiara, which was inherited by Queen Elizabeth II in 2002, is valued at around £1.5 million. Subscribe to the channel and give it a like.